Are you thinking about taking the tram in Porto? Well, before you jump on board, let me show you the good, the bad, and how to ride smarter. My name is Sarah Newbon. I have been a local tour guide in Porto for the past 10 years, and on this video, I'm going to tell you everything about the tram in Porto, how the system works, how to avoid the most common mistakes, and the best alternatives for people looking for more comfort or simply a more authentic experience. And if you're watching this video on TV, you can scan my QR code, which will take you to the best travel deals in Porto, as well as recommend tours and my personal contact in case you're interested in booking a private tour with me. Also, before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my new videos about Porto and the Douro Valley. Let's start.
Porto trams date back to the late 1800s, making them one of the oldest electric tram systems in Europe. Today, just a few historic lines still run, including the iconic line number 1 along the Douro riverside, mainly for tourists who want to experience a piece of the city's past. These wooden trams are slow-paced, full of charm, and offer a nostalgic glimpse into how Porto moved before the modern metro and buses arrived.
So yeah, the tram ride in Porto looks romantic, but these are the reasons why it doesn't work out.
First of all, the queues to get inside the trams are always enormous and you're going to be waiting a long time. And when you finally get inside, you're going to be traveling packed with strangers like sardines in a can. It's not a pleasant experience at all.
Nonetheless, if you still want to take the tram in Porto, these are my top tips to avoid an uncomfortable situation. Now, the first thing that you should do to avoid the crowds in the trams of Porto is to go early in the morning. For instance, right now it is around 9:30, so the first tram is about to arrive, and there's literally no one here at the station. You should try to take the tram early in the morning and avoid at all costs taking the tram after lunch because you're going to face enormous queues to get inside the tram. And my second recommendation is quite simple. Instead of taking the tram of Porto at the first stop, just go to the last stop and take the tram there. So on the way back, because everybody is going to be piling up at the first stop and there will be way less people at the end stop. So, for instance, for the iconic line number 1 along the riverside, instead of taking the tram at the first stop in Ribeira neighborhood, simply go to Passeio Alegre, which is the stop where I'm currently shooting this video, and take the tram there. Not convinced by the tram lines? Well, there are actually better ways to explore the city, and let me show you the best alternatives. Tuk-tuk tours take you through narrow streets with a private guide, and as they are my favorite way, hop on, hop off buses are great, especially if you have mobility issues. You can also rent an electrical bike, which lets you cover more ground with zero effort. And finally, you can use the public transportation, for instance, the subway of Porto, and also the buses, which are the cheapest options and cover more area. If you're watching this video on your TV, you can scan this QR code because it will show you all the alternatives to Tram Ride of Porto that I've been talking about, as well as the best travel deals in the city. There, you're also going to find my personal contact in case you want to book a private tour of Porto. I hope you have enjoyed this video about the tram in Porto. On the description of the video, you can find the links to all the alternative ways of exploring the city that I told you about, or you can simply scan this QR code in case you're watching this video on your TV, and it will take you straight to a page with my top picks of the best travel deals in Porto. And before you go, one last thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my new videos about Porto and the Douro Valley. See you next time!